r/AskReddit, you only have 60 seconds left before the Earth is nuked. How are you spending the last minute of your life? Probably going to Google to see if it's legit. I'm just going to die, I'm not living my last minute of existence in a rush. I try the aluminium in microwave thing. Face with raised eyebrow, this is bullshit. I just put a hot pocket in the microwave. Trying to figure out what to do for the last minute of my life. Gonna run directly under the nuke and catch it. Save the world. Pissed off because my wife won't answer her phone to hear me tell her I love her. Scrolling Netflix looking for something to watch. Just sit and scratch my nuts. Panicking in some way I can't predict. Shit. Viciously. Eating a bunch of rad eggs. Cuddling my kids. Edit, thank you for the awards. Make popcorn. No, wait. Go back to sleep. Listening to my mother singing because it feels like it lasts forever. Randomly give out that free Reddit award. Edit, it was a silver award. Start planking to stop time. Reading how the other people on Reddit will spend their minute. Edit, this comment accidentally became a karma farm. I have twice as much karma as yesterday. It took me over a year to collect my first 3,700 karma and only 60 seconds to write this comment. Definitely pounding off. Hugging my dog. Just lost my son a few months back, so I pretty much embrace death now. I would look up. Ripping that tag off my mattress. Run to the gas station and drink all the root beer. Put on some Pink Floyd and smoke a joint. Quickly grab my guitar and get through as much of It's the End of the World as we know it as I can. Call the police so they can stop the nuke. I do a crime that would give me 20 years. Think smarter, not harder. I don't know what I'd do. Army doctrine was to put your head between your legs and kiss your ass goodbye. Kissing my wife and daughter and tell them I love you. I would stare at the city watching the chaos in silence. I'm going outside on my balcony and giving the whole world a giant middle finger right before I get nuked to ashes. See if that frozen cheesecake from 3 years ago is still good. Making whoever is near me feel insanely awkward. Empty the fridge and hop in. If I miraculously survive the initial blast and get catapulted into space like Indiana Jones, I'd at least love to open the fridge and admire the destruction from afar, briefly before space eats me. Wanking. I'd pour myself a quick double of rum, light up a cigar, and sit down in my favorite chair with my cat. Might have to spend a few seconds scratching at my pants to get my cat to jump up into my lap, but she'd probably already have hopped up there because it's her favorite chair too. Then I'd scratch the little bugger behind the ears, take a drink of rum and a drag off my cigar, and then just chill as the bombs start dropping. If we don't get incinerated, then maybe we'll turn into ghouls and travel through the wastelands liberating kitties that people are trying to eat. Go sit outside, have a cig and wait. Deleting my browser history. Drive towards the nearest projected impact site as fast as I can. Honestly, I'd probably go find my rabbit, give her some banana or other treat and cover her ears like I do every time a jet flies over our house. Hugging my loved ones/pets. I'd probably spend my last 60 seconds thinking what I might do with my last 60 seconds. A nuke isn't a death sentence if you're surrounded by a bit of concrete. I'd probably go stand in a stairwell. Grabbing my towel, finishing my pint and putting my thumb up, thank you very much. I'm hitchhiking off this rock with the Vogons. Put on my favorite song and kick back and vibe. Plank. Never before has a minute lasted for so long. I might have to take myself out first. Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. Nobody. White Goodman. I just hope I'm at home and not at work so I can hold my wife and kids as it ends. I'm gonna say the N-word. Open console. SV_cheats1. No clip. Flies off. I shall not die this day. Probably crack open my best red wine. Just wish there was time to decant. I feel like sitting on the toilet would be a nice calming place to be. In a group hug with my husband and kids, telling them over and over how much I love them. I want my love for them to be the last word on my tongue, the last synapse that fires in my mind, the last searing beautiful thing I carry with me into the beyond. Go tell my wife and kids I got a huge raise and we're all going to Disneyland. Naked. Call the love of my life and tell her she is a traitorous whore. Gets voicemail. I'm gonna get flamed for this, but this is dumb. 60 seconds. It'll take me at least that long to process that information. Open TF2 casual and get killed by a bot. Hugging my dad and my dogs. Jump off the nearest tallest building. Inside your mom. Overthinking every choice I have ever made. Time to rub one out 60 times. Hitting top speed on my car, which I believe to be around 186 miles per hour. In a state of gratitude. Confess to my crush, and thank everyone for being there for me. Any time left would be spent listening to nostalgic music I liked as a kid. Sigh. Unzip. Given how long it's taken me to figure out what I would do, I would probably spend it doing exactly that. Nothing. This is asked every other goddamn day. You can't do shit in 60 seconds. Beat the living shit out of someone who's been a complete asshole to me, if they happen to be near. Because why not? Beating the meat 60 times in a row. Shocked. Obviously I'll be looking for an elementary school desk to crouch under. It took me longer than 60 seconds to come up with an answer. 60 seconds. Bitch, that ain't enough time to even enjoy a one-hitter. Likely just staring straight ahead in a mix of shock and resignation. Call my son. He's the only person who I'd want to spend my last few seconds of time with. I'd tell him I love him, and I hope there's an afterlife where we'll meet. I don't really think there is, but a little optimism at the end won't hurt. Continuing whatever I'm doing at that moment. With my dog. Kiss my husband and pray. Smoking a cigarette on the porch and blasting John Lennon's Imagine with my dad next to me. Oh, what a world. Fucking woman shrugging. Praying. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you have enjoyed this video and subscribe to never miss an upload.